Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Journey to the Farlands. And as some things may suggest, I don't know uh, what the thumbnail or any of that will be, or the name of the episode, but my stream status anyway, for people who are watching it live, will see that it is Outpost time, and it is also episode 430. Keeping up the streak of the commentary episodes. I don't even remember how long it's been, but I'm picking up where I left off anyway. And yeah, it's time to do an outpost. I just kind of went into this week being like, yeah, it's getting pretty close to kind of when the series is going to shift to more daily streams and stuff again. Well, it's still a good few weeks off, but I can get some things underway at any rate. And it's probably high time I do an outpost. I'm surprised I managed to keep diamond tools the whole time, but I did do a mining outpost and stuff like that, so I'm not completely, hands off after Ophinum, or I wasn't completely hands off after Outpost 5. But if all goes well, I'll be finding Outpost 6 some point soon. I don't know if it'll be today or what. My picky criterion continues. My very picky criteria, actually. I don't know why I'm so picky. I mean, I guess I could see. I only do a base every once in a while, but it'll be nice to base up somewhere anyway. Just hit the brakes a little bit, get some diamonds and all that jazz. But yeah, before I do settle into an outpost, I guess I could talk about some of the stuff that's happened since the last episode. I did talk about Minecraft Live and that I wasn't going to stream it or anything. I think I was actually planning on streaming it this year, but I ended up doing some IRL plans and we ended up just watching it in a group together in person. So there wasn't really much point in streaming it. And it was just kind of, it was one of those things anyway. That was just nice in person. It didn't really need to be broadcasted or anything. But those of you who did watch Minecraft Live, I'm assuming most of you who've wanted to watch it have already done so by now. It's been a good few days already, but the kind of new announcements are really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the vibrant visuals, of course, the kind of visual overhaul kind of setting thing that they're introducing to the game, which is, I think it's kind of like a shader type thing from what I've seen, and I really like the pixelated shadows and stuff. I know that was one of the things people were talking about on social media, and I think that's a really neat thing because a lot of shaders just do like smooth shadows and stuff, but it's kind of nice to make like pixel accurate movement for the shadows. So yeah, that's nice. And the other thing that is coming in like the next drop, I know one of the drops is coming out very soon, the spring one that I've been kind of loosely talking about throughout Journey a little bit this past while, was the spring drop. I don't remember exactly what they called it, but it's like it'd be like the spring drop, like literally like spring in the name. Spring to life, I think is what it is. But yeah, that has like the new mob variants and stuff, or some of the new mob variants and a bunch of cool stuff like maps for different villages and things like that. So that'll be fun to explore on the server in a few weeks as well. Because I'm going to try and reintroduce, I think, Renewcraft back into the schedule properly in that kind of burst of free time again. So that'll be lovely. Alongside Journey and other things. I think I've more than enough talked about it. But I'm going to keep pushing on. And I think I'm about on schedule. I don't know where Ophinum was, but it's definitely been. Let me look at my old notebook and see. I guess I could look at YouTube or whatever too, but might as well just check my notebook straight from the source. Ophinum was 6 million. So yeah, just shy of 2 million away from the last one, which is still kind of on schedule, I guess, for like outposts. And the reason why I've done 6 in 8 million is because they're kind of been in bursts. Like the first and second outpost were kind of around the 2 million mark, both very close to each other. And then the third and fourth outposts, I think, were relatively in the same period as well. That like 4 million mark. So it seems like about every 2 million I do an outpost. So if I do speed things up, expect a few outposts, or just me to be putting up with iron for like a good chunk of the journey from here. But this should be one of my big. It'll be like the end of thing or end of the busyness, I guess, with this outpost. It'll be like coming out of it in April. So yeah, I'm planning to spend quite a bit of time in this outpost, just shy of a month. I mean, I won't be doing a whole lot of episodes, I'm sure, leading up to that, so it might be the longest outpost. I don't know about the largest. It would be quite hard, I think, to match the last one. And the Citadel and stuff. I think those are the last 2 outposts I did. Citadel feels like so long ago because it was over a year ago. And Ophenum was almost a year ago, and that was my last base altogether in this world, funnily enough. But no, yeah. Anyway, going back to the Minecraft stuff, I'm looking forward to the updates anyway. And the next drop coming in the summer is I don't think it has an official name, but they called it a ghastly summer or whatever, briefly, as like a descriptor for it. And there's some sort of new ghast variant that you'll be able to bring into the overworld and have as like a pet and fly around with it. So that'll be cool as well. I know Devin. Well, you mean Devin was there live, and he was talking about his Sky Harbor and stuff that he wanted to do, and I think that's a lot of fun. I'll probably have to check that out. I probably will at some point. Even just the features themselves, and the stuff from like the spring drop, I'll just see. I don't have to like. I don't have to look too far for that. It's just like the animals and stuff in biomes are different. Well, some like I think the cows, the pigs, the chickens. I think that's it for that. I think that'll be cool though. Anyway, to see different variants like temperate and right. Was it like there's like a warm and cold variant basically. But yeah, I think that's largely the news from Minecraft Live. There's the movie and stuff, which I'll probably see on my own accord at some point. I'm not in an extreme rush to see it, but I you know, it is like a Minecraft movie, so might as well look at it at some point. I just probably won't be talking about it right when it comes out. It'll probably be a good while. I'll probably watch it when it goes to streaming services or whatever. But that was another thing, and I know there's. I think that was about it. There's a little bunch of other little things. I think segments mainly about the Minecraft movie and the update that already came out, or that is coming out. I should say it's coming out tomorrow, I believe, the 25th. New Minecraft update tomorrow. So that's very nice. I'd have to hop on the realm at some point if I can find a bit of time and check that out, or just check it out when I get back, get around to my break and doing Renewcraft again. But yeah, I'll have to figure out. I don't even know what my criteria is for this outpost. I know the last one I was gonna do was Winter Wonderland, but I think I'm gonna save that one. Still, it's like the most like highly anticipated, at least by Cherry. I don't know if I don't know if anyone else even remembers Winter Wonderland, but that was around the time of like December last year. That I was like, yeah, I'll do an outpost, and I was like, we can do it in the realm or whatever, do some kind of like project in the realm together, and then it just never really came to fruition. And so I'm just gonna, I'll probably find a time for it, depending on whether or not I actually reach the Farlands this year. I might even do it in the winter. We'll see. But I'm trying to run off the basis that I will be reaching the Farlands this year. But that's also a big if. Knowing my past, like last year, where I was like, I'm gonna get to the Farlands this year, and then, yeah, it was just just taper it off. I need to put a lot of effort in, is what I'm trying to say, to get out that far. But I'm willing to do it. I think it'd be kind of fun to do all that this year. But I don't know, if it doesn't pan out, then I think it's okay. I think I'll be fine. Just figure 3 years is probably pretty good. 3 years in the world here and all that was 2.5 right now, but like half a year for now basically would be good to get to the Farlands, which is a bit of a bold ask considering I'm 8 million blocks out only. Well, not only, I'm 8 million blocks out, and I've got another 4.4 million or 4.3 million around there. I think that's about right. Because 4 million would get me to 12.1. Yeah. But just over 4 million. But given the amount of months I have and stuff, including April, going all the way to August and stuff, kind of the end, I think it is possible. Yeah. And I did do that initial kind of idea based on 1 episode a week. And I've kind of wavered about that this term. But I actually have done like 2 to 3 episodes some weeks, so I can probably run the numbers again and it might be a bit more favorable. It does still mean though that I would have to, I mean, daily episodes is, I'm willing to do that, but it would be like longer daily episodes. And I might do more marathons as I get closer to. And like I said, it'll probably involve another outpost or 2, I'm sure. I mean, at this rate, I'm probably due for 2 more before the Farlands anyway. This one more, and then the Farlands basically. Like the one I'm doing today. Well, I don't know if I'm doing today, but my next one that I'm willing to do is for the 8 million, and I'll do one for the 10 million. So if all goes well, there'll only be 1 more outpost after this, which is a little bit weird to believe or hard to believe because I have so many ideas for outposts. But honestly, I could save those, recycle them, reuse them in another world of some kind. Like better than adventure if I decide to go back to that at some point. Or, renew craft as well. If I do decide to do a new base or the world resets for Java or something, then I can use one of the old ideas. I'll have plenty of ideas. I got lots of ideas, but considering the timing of this outpost, I have an idea. I have a good idea. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It should be a good time. In terms of the actual base itself, I'm not quite sure. I've got like a general idea though. So I'll have to see exactly how that pans out for me. But that's kind of the large scale plan. Whether any of that actually plays out the way I'm kind of painting it now is up for debate at the moment, but that's kind of my running plan. I could even run the numbers even real quick here based on where I am now. And my average, well, actually, I think I was like figuring out how far I would go. And now I'm already here. I'm at the outpost. So after this outpost, assuming there'll be only like 1 or 2 more episodes. Ooh, that's kind of cool. But assuming there'll be like 1 or 2 more episodes of journeying, then I'm kind of at the end of the tether of what I would call the busy schedule for the series. And then I can go back to the usual from last year, which was really good. I actually made a lot of progress. I made it like a good 1-2 million in that whole time, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I wasn't really like pushing at all. I was just kind of enjoying other things as well. So that was pretty good. So if I do decide to push, then I think 4 million is doable. It's a smaller fraction of time or a bit of time because last year I had like January, basically the end of January all the way into August. And this time I only have kind of mid-April. So It'll be interesting. Because I think if I spent like almost just shy of 2 weeks at Outpost 5, I think that's about right. Or maybe over 5 or over 2 weeks. I don't know. Something along those lines though. But it's funny flipping through my notebook because the pages for Journey, I'm used to, I guess I don't really do it anymore, but I used to just leave the page open, like the current page for the Journey, just on my desk. So a lot of the pages for Journey are kind of like a little bit tattered. Or not tattered, but they're a little bit like, messy or whatever you would call it, kind of, what's the word? Deteriorated, I guess. They're not quite as like good as like a fresh piece of the notebook paper. But that's just the funny thing is like if I go to like the end of the notebook or whatever, like the blank pages, they look fine, and then I go to Journey, it's like all sorts of things, like stains and stuff. It was just on my desk, so if something spilt or whatever, it'd spill on the notebook. Well, I wouldn't spill like something huge. It would just be like leftovers or whatever if I was eating something or that kind of thing. But it's just what I mean. Like if I go to like, I just can tell which pages are for Journey though, because they've been like, and like the writing too. It's partially why I actually transitioned to like the Excel spreadsheet for it, which I think is what I actually started doing it that way in the beginning, and I've kind of stopped doing that now. But maybe every like month or two, I'll kind of go back and update it, because it's a bit weird doing it every time, because it was like in the schedule, and now I'm just like, no, I'm just not worrying about it. So now I'm just not worrying about it at all. But yeah, I guess I have to be a bit more open to the base area. It'll come to me eventually. I'll figure it out. I've got a bit of an abstract idea, so it might take a few spots to figure it out, which one will be good. Unless I find another area that I think another outpost idea would fit better. Because, keep in mind, I have a few different outposts. But I'm going to try and go with the one because it fits in line with the timing right now. What is this spot? Wow. Ow. It's just like this flat land here. And it does meet the requirements. I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, it's not the most exciting, but for what I want to do, let me just wander around a bit like I do. So that's not bad. It could work for what I'm doing. Like this okay. This portion here. Then I would have like a base, and then I could do my main project kind of here. Okay, that's something that's on my mind. Okay, that's an interesting spot. It's not like the most exciting spot, but I didn't really want anything exciting because I wanted to have like a bit of a blank canvas area. Because there's some more sheep over there, but this base is going to be a little bit less reliant on the area surrounding it and more what I'm going to do with it. So, unlike basically every other Journey outpost, well, I guess apart from the 50% one, which was literally just because it was halfway into the world or into the Farlands. And I had like no flexibility in terms of where it could go. Didn't really need to be in any specific area, I guess either, but sometimes a good area works. I kind of do think it could work. Maybe I'll go with it. See, it didn't take very long, did it? Only took 20 minutes. Sometimes if I lower the bar a little bit, it's not as bad. This goes all the way up to the clouds too. Do the trees get cut off? Oh wow, I'm high. Up. Pretty high. Like I can go all the way up. Yeah, I think they do get cut off. That's 112. Oh, I'm gonna struggle to climb up this hill. Or these trees. Actually, no, I don't think it does. It's just shy. Get a good view if I don't see the clouds, but I don't know if I can turn the clouds off. I think I just have to put up with them. Maybe if I go back below the clouds, I might be able to get a good look around. Yeah, it's just a very standard forest over here. I could do it on this side as well. Let me hop down. That area is probably the area I'll go with, but I want to just check this side out too. I require a bit of work. Because this is like a pretty interesting spot too. Not quite as is what I'm really interested in here. Not quite as I'm trying to think of what I was trying to say, but but it was lost on me. I guess at the very least, I probably just want to pallet something. Oh, there's some more sheep over there. Let me at least get the rest of my wool. And then I got all these mushrooms to keep me tied, or to help tide me over. Hello. Oh yeah, there's some sugarcane as well in case I wanted bookshelves or something. I didn't gather any blocks in particular for this outpost. It kind of happened out of left field, so no special blocks like mossy cobble or I guess bricks. Bricks would be kind of cool, but I'd have to go out for them. I don't know if I really need them for this build. Need to grab some stuff here. There we go. Okay, but I think I'm gonna settle somewhere around here because this area is pretty good. Then I kind of need to center this, whatever I'm doing to this hill here. So I'm gonna quickly get a quick snooze. Maybe just go over here or something. Place a bed down. Or actually I could do a hidey hole. Just here. Oh, there's some coal. I think I do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need coal if I'm gonna be here for a little hot minute. I'm also gonna need to get some more diamonds. That'll probably be the main priority at this new area. But I'm gonna figure out where my, well, I'm gonna quickly do the hidey hole thing, and then I'm gonna sleep. So I can figure out where my base is gonna go. It's base time. Maybe it's just a little bit early. Actually, I'll keep that spawn point there. Just in case I die at some point. I don't want to go back to spawn. But I'll get some of this coal anyway. And I'll figure out where my house is going, and I think I'm going to try and pallet a build. Getting it all live with Journey. Not that you really get it any different with any other series, but it's the experience for sure. Don't question what I'm doing. It'll all make sense. I don't know if it will actually. Anyway, let me quickly go and break some blocks along here. As long as I kind of keep to this, then I should be good. I was one block off. I mean, could I push one block back? I could. It would take a little bit more. Yeah, that's probably better to do one block back. I want to do it like whatever is kind of the best for the flatness. I think for people maybe who've already seen the Outpost will know, or maybe I don't know if anyone will actually be able to guess what I'm doing. I'm centering a build. That's what I'm doing. Relative to this. Okay, where's my notebook? Let me write down some coordinates. This will probably be, I don't think I'll do too much else today. Oh wait, my notebook's out of date, but I don't need to write in it. Anyway, well, I do need to write, but just not anything relevant to where I am. Okay. 815919816028 I guess I don't even need to mark my coordinates. I just need to go like in like a diagonal. Didn't really think I was gonna do an outpost this week, but it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I was like, oh yeah, I definitely need to do that now. Okay, so there's the start anyway. And I probably want to go back far enough so that I can actually see it. How's this? That's not too bad. Might even just go another few back just to have that area picked out. Okay. Crafting table. I just need to empty my inventory out. Okay, then this will be, I'm assuming if this is all well and diagonal. Seems pretty good. Nice and aligned, and now I can figure out what I'm going to do for the base. Well, I'm going to mine. I think I'll try and look for a base idea and then mine as I do it. So I might as well explain. Do I want to explain what I'm going to do for this base? That's a good question. Because it might ruin the fun if I explain it. But also, does it really? Okay, so my mine. I don't know. Do I want to put it in the house? I mean, in the house is kind of nice. It's always good to have a. I guess I want to. Maybe I should just figure out what I'm going to do for my base first. It's always a good idea. Just figure out what kind of general theme I want to go for. I'm going to hold off on explaining it perhaps until it'll become evident. Because I'll do some like no commentary episodes, and then hopefully I'll only do like 1 or 2 commentary episodes, and by the time I actually get out of the woodwork, then I'll actually be able to explain things a bit better. But I might even do it today if I think of a good reason to do so. Yeah, let me see. I kind of want to do something a bit more weird looking, a bit more oldie, oldie style. Pretty old Minecraft vibes. What if I look up diagonal? If we'll get some good diagonal builds. I don't know if I want to do diagonal. Just figure it might be nice. Anyway, I could probably go for a mine. Go for a mine. Could even just do it in the middle, right here. I'll probably layer this down a good little bit, because that's already a good ways down, but I'll just do the mine up a bit. Then I can just kind of layer back to it. A little bit strange. Because I could do like a stair, slab, slab, stair. Yeah, like that kind of thing. But I have to do like symmetric torches, that's all. It's gonna be a bit abstract, this base. This outpost. Something a little different. Ooh, I know. Just gotta think of like a style I haven't really done. Because I've done a bit of medieval. I could do something airing on medieval, but I could do something futuristic. I could do something. Because I did at the last upload something really sci-fi. Just all sorts of things, all manner of styles. Torches galore. Okay, what I do need to do though is actually make some chests. I wonder if I should base. Ooh, actually, maybe I don't even base down here. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna make some chests anyway. I'll think about that as I begin to get to work. It's so weird playing Minecraft and Journey. I actually playing the game and not like walking. That's what I mean. Why can't I just be walking to the Farlands? Oh wait, I did that for like almost a year. Just make some quick chests. And I can store some things. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna throw my stuff in the chest to not lose it. Well, the diamonds. 2 diamonds, let's be honest here. But all my stuff can actually chill now. Wow. My inventory gets cleaned up. Actually, I want to keep the mushrooms. I'll hold like only a portion of them because I don't want to. If I die, I don't want to lose all of them. Then the bow is always nice to have. Should be able to get some more arrows. I could bring a few arrows with me coming out of here. Oh, okay. I could put something on like the top of the mountain because I got an idea for like terraforming. I kind of like that. Kind of do. We just throw the shears away for now. Actually, I do need like feathers to build what I want. Well, not to build, but I need feathers for the arrows. Is what I was gonna say. Yeah, like blocks I haven't built much with. Sandstone, can't say I've done much with sandstone. Obsidian, although obsidian's a bit of a weird block to get a hold of. Just, you know, not wholly inconvenient. Never works with your schedule. But yeah, sandstone I haven't done much with. Bricks I haven't done much with, obviously for a good reason, because they're hard to get. I haven't done much with mossy stone. I did netherrack already. Soul sand I haven't done much with. Like I'm like thinking of these blocks, and people are like, "Why would you ever want to build with these blocks?" Some blocks are not accessible to me unless I go and find spawners, like cocoa bean, like brown dye. So I won't be able to use brown. Could use blue, or orange, or blue, yellow, red, orange. I don't know. I'm talking about all these these things. Just trying to figure out what I want to do. I think. I haven't done texturing as well, so I could do something larger scale for this base. I know I just was like, just coming off of Ulfinum. Kind of. No, I feel like a cast will be a bit hard, a bit on the nose again. I'm just coming off of the Citadel. Well, just coming off. No, just coming off of Ulfinum. So something sci-fi is a little bit. I don't know. I just like to keep my bases different enough to each other. Could do something like that. I'll just have to think about it. I just don't know if I want to go on the top, because then, like, if I go on the top, then I won't be able to see what I'm doing on the side here. That's the only trouble. Yeah, just probably because of how weird this outpost is going to be, I'll probably get like 2 stacks of diamonds instead of 1. So I'll probably be here for a while. A lot of mining episodes. I usually do the mining episodes on their own, just to not have things be too crazy, but we'll see. Obviously, I'm doing a little bit of mining now, but it's just the start of the outpost. Gotta start a mine to begin with. Because I need like diamonds to be able to gather some the resources and things. Effectively, anyway. But yeah, I think I'll hold off on explaining the base because I don't even know if I fully know exactly what I'm doing completely. I know the main idea. It's the 24th of March. So how long do I have? No, yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to get all that done before then. In order to reveal it. But what I could say is it's going to involve terraforming the mountain to take a particular shape. That's pretty vague. If I keep it vague, then I think it'll be okay. That means even if I do change gears, then I can, I won't have to worry about it. Ooh, cave. Bit of caving, maybe. Oh. Like I just backed up instead of actually just leaving. Doing the journey style crafting. Gravel is an interesting block. Maybe I'll gather some gravel. Some gravel. Can't say I've done much with gravel. I mean, I could do like some path work and stuff. Or I could even use it in the main build to some effect. So texturing, sandstone, soul sand? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not using soul sand. It still be a bit annoying to do that. Wait, let me do that quick mining that I learned at the outpost to speed it up a bit. Then that way it's not as bad. Now I'm gonna have a lot of cobblestone, so I probably want to build with cobblestone, obviously. Probably, maybe not to the same effect that I was doing with Ophanim. If any of you remember Ophanim, it was basically almost all cobblestone. I used a little bit of stone. I don't actually, oh, did I have to make, oh, I think I had to smelt it. Oh, that must have been terrible. I must have had to have smelted it because you make, oh, in case anyone's curious. I mean, because that's how it is in modern. Like, you use the cobblestone to make cobblestone slabs. But back in old Minecraft, older than beta, which is already like 13, 14 years old. We'll be 14 this year. But back in old Minecraft, you used to just be able to make the smooth stone slabs out of just cobblestone. And yeah, that's been already changed as of beta. Maybe I'll make some iron tools instead. Just because I actually didn't even break iron. That was crazy. I actually thought I would be reaching iron tier, but iron tier's, oh god, that zombie scared me, but iron tier's my rainy day stash in Journey. Usually I just base it on whether I want to do an outpost or whether I run out of materials and I'm just sick of it. Although if I'm sick of it and I don't want to do an outpost, I'll just do a mining outpost, which is just digging a mine. Pretty straightforward. It's a pretty good plan. Pretty good way of doing things if I do say so myself. Where are these mobs? A lot of iron. I mean, I could gather it because I don't know what I'm going to build with, so could be iron. I doubt I'll be building with much iron. Unless I want to spend 500 years mining. Then yeah, be my guest. I'm really leaning towards doing a mountain build, a mountain outpost. I don't think I've done like, I guess I did the Citadel. But like, I don't think I've properly done like a mountain outpost yet. I've done stuff at the bases of hills and things, but that was probably the skeleton up there. And I don't know if I feel like caving. There's just mobs and, you know, I want to go deeper if I want to get good stuff. You know, these caves are just copper. Maybe in modern, but they're not really anything exciting. Oh my mine is so weird. I think what I do want to try and do with this base is go for the abstract. So who knows what the palette will be for an abstract build. Some kind of work of art as a build, basically. It does not make any sense, and I don't think it even made sense to me when I thought of it. I think that's just exactly what I want to go for. Something completely just nonsensical. Just to show where my mind's going as I'm this far out, to the Farlands. Do they go 3 blocks? Oh yeah, they do go 3 blocks up. I'm screwing it up. I'm screwing it up, everybody. Want to save my diamond pick. At least one. Almost at the end of the hour. I'll probably just go to an hour just for this one here, and then you know, no commentary. I might do a bit more, but we'll see. I might just keep it short for a journey for now. What was that? I feel like I just got pushed. I feel like the game is trying to tell me something. So I can't tell what. But, ooh, I just thought of a cool outpost name, Abstraction. Something like that. Something like... what's the word? I don't remember if it's non-Euclidean or Euclidean. Wow. It just reminds you of that joke in Newcraft Season 2 that I made. We talked about like the blocks and stuff are getting a little bit crazy with talking about Minecraft. I was like, I'll stick to my Euclidean geometry, thank you very much. But I don't know exactly what that refers to. Or what I was referring to there, if that was the game being blocky, me wanting it not being blocky, or the game being not, or we were talking about it being not blocky and me wanting it blocky. I don't know. Because I don't even think Euclidean applies there. But this base is not going to be very Euclidean based on how things are going here with all this talk. So yeah, I think I'm going to flatten this out. I might keep part of that like overhang. I kind of like that. But there's going to be a reason why I'm talking about like doing a bit of terraforming. It'll make sense. I'll probably at least talk about it by next week. Just not today. If I was smart, I would have gotten this outpost done in order to actually have like done like the reveal next week, but well, there's not really any reveal, but it'll just be kind of like a seasonal thing. There's your hint. Not that I don't even think, like, even thinking through like what the base is gonna be, I don't even think that's really much of a hint. Anyway, I can make some furnaces. Let me do that. Gonna need to begin smelting. Gonna need to just get right on that. And then the iron, I don't really need to smelt, but I might just smelt it anyway. Okay, cool. But I don't know if I'm going to be going into caves down there, so I'm just going to leave the stuff there for now. Okay. Good stuff. How much longer? 15? Yeah, 10. 10 I can do. It's going to require a bit of work to the train. That's all I'll say. So yeah, I'll have to get rid of... no, I probably will just have to get rid of it. As nice as it is. And then, yeah, in terms of what I'm going to do out here, I don't think I will do anything out there, but we'll see. Depends on how ambitious I get before I leave. This becomes another Ophinum where like I started with something kind of like a generally, or kind of a general idea. And it became something really big. Really big. That was a big outpost. Even though I spent more time at the Citadel, though. That was a castle I did. Ophinum was like the ring thing I did. I think I want to go for something tall again. I don't know if I want to do another castle. I feel like another castle is a bit on the nose. I just like, I keep jumping back to that. Maybe I just do it, another castle, why not? If, database. I'll probably just look around on the Golden Age subreddit. If anyone is looking for stuff, that there's always builds and things there. There's always stuff to do there. Slowly mining my way to oblivion. Dot. No, I'd just call this mining into oblivion, not even mining, not even mining 2. I'm walking to oblivion, the base, but not mining there. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. I feel like this base would be like in sync. This would probably would have been a good base idea for the 50% mark. Didn't even think of something like this though for that. And this is like an idea that Devin gave me. So it'll be fun to see what he thinks of it. It won't be exactly how he was imagining it, I don't think, because I think if I do like a mountainside thing, that won't really work. But if I do something on the ground, I just kind of kept going. Yeah, I could do that too. I got a few different ideas, and I guess I'll come back later in the week and think of what I want to do. Probably Wednesday. If Wednesday is anything like today. Just chill to the Minecraft music while I mine my staircase down. Absolutely cursed staircase. It's great. Yeah, I would like to continue and get a good start, but I don't know why, I just feel a little tired. So I might have a little nap and then get to work. So the episode probably won't go much longer. A good foray into the new base though. And yeah, this is where I'll be probably until around April 16th, around there. So I'm gonna be here for a little while. Be here for a while. Should be able to get down to the right layer anyway before the end. Before the end. The end's the end. Here's something walking around, probably a creeper or something. I don't hear any rustling of bones or zombies. Spiders. Spiders always make a noise too. Oh, I think I heard bones. Can't tell. There's there's the Minecraft music. There's all sorts of things. Also, last episode did really well. So thank you guys for that. It was nice to see a Journey episode get a bit of attention again. Always good. Be like, oh yes. I feel like February and I guess March now has been a little bit slower for the channel, but that's probably because last year was crazy because I was uploading like every day. I still am now, but I think I'm not always uploading like things that the Journey audience is into. I don't really know how the audience for the channel works. I know that I do like Journey. I do like Subnautica and stuff. Subnautica gets like a fraction of Journey, so I'm assuming just there's like a different audience for that. So that's cool. And I like doing both, so I'll just keep doing it. I'm not. I feel like I'm having fun either way. Oh, I ruined it. It's raining gravel. Or as I said in my Subnautica episode, it's raining lead. That's pretty good. It was a good time. And I don't know about how long this outpost is going to be, because how long is it until like the 16th? Is that like how many weeks am I going to be here? Around 3 weeks. 3 weeks and an outpost is pretty long. Albeit most of it will be pretty busy, so I won't be able to. I doubt, like, looking at that time, you'd imagine this would be quite the crazy outpost, considering my previous skills for other things, but who knows? But I guess the last outpost was also had like I went on a trip, I think, right in the middle of it. I think that's what happened. Look, I'm in a pale garden. Any of you modern Minecraft players? I'm sure a lot of people play modern Minecraft. I do myself. I really like it, actually. It's good playing out with friends. Oh, redstone. Good old redstone. You and your mining speed. Might as well grab a little bit. I don't know if I'll do much with redstone, but I might as well just grab like one patch of it. Just not do anything else with it. Oh, I'm running out of time. And oh my gosh. What is that? Reminds me of that thumbnail I took with the what was it? The mining outpost, I think. That was actually, was that the last one I did? The last mining outpost? It might have been. I felt like it was a while further than that, so it might have been an earlier thing. I've done a few mining outposts anyway. But it was like that where I was like taking the picture of the diamonds on the stairs. But yeah, this is a little bit weirder looking. Going through my Minecraft through time imdev base a bit. But let me. Ooh. Oh. Flank, flank, flank. I don't think that's what flank means. I don't know if. Let me just hide myself in here. All right. Well, leave off in a hidey hole. But yeah, that's gonna have to do it though for today. I'll probably come back on Wednesday and do no commentary. I think it'll be no commentary unless I have anything to talk about. I doubt it. But yeah, I'll be doing probably a few episodes a week at the Outpost now. But yes, Outpost 6 has begun, and the new leg of the journey will continue after that. So lots of exciting stuff. But for now, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next one. All right, peace.